Good afternoon and welcome to this afternoon's live at 5. Thank you so much for joining me today. It is, let me see, it's Thursday, the 1st of April. I should be able to remember that, shouldn't I really? So Thursday the 1st of April 2021. Thank you so much for joining me if you're joining me live. My name is Jenny McCormack and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm based in Brackley in the UK. And this week I have been featuring some of our retiring stamp sets to give you an opportunity to see them in action, and obviously buy them if you wish. Hi Jeanette, hi Carol. Before they go. So these products are all retiring on or before the 3rd of May, whichever comes soonest. So I have checked that these are currently available, at least they were at the start of my live today. I can't guarantee they will still be available at the end, but they are certainly live available to order before I started. Hello Molly, thanks for joining us this afternoon. So I thought what I'd do is put a couple of stamp sets together, because some of the stamp sets are really inexpensive. So for example, I've put together Wildly Happy, which is £12. And you get these 4 cute images and 5 different sentiments. And then I've matched that with So Sentimental, which has these lovely stylish greetings or sentiments. And this one is £8. Now obviously you can buy these separately, but it's just a straightforward 2 for 20 in this case. So I'm going to do a card mixing these two together, and then after that I'm going to do a card with these two together, which is Waterfront and By the Dock. And Waterfront is £6.40 and By the Dock is reduced to 12. So you can have these for £18.40 both together. So this one, so I'm going to do a scenery card obviously with this, but this has got useful dots and it's got all of these elements here which can be used as mountains or grass or sea or clouds, as well as obviously the trees and the other elements. So that's going to be my second set. And they've both got nice sentiments as well. I like this one, thank you for making a difference in my life, and a nice little happy birthday. So that will be my second card. So to start with, I'm going to use Wildly Happy and So Sentimental. Let me move the blocks out of the way. Now I've got a new mat underneath, so hopefully it won't matter if my grid paper moves around a little bit. You won't be seeing the edges of the grid paper or the edges of my desk. So I've just got a piece of basic white card to start with, because I haven't really worked out what I'm going to do as yet. Except I'm going to stamp one of these, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to use the little bunny rabbits, because these would be cute for Easter. And I could send healing hugs, which would be very cute, and in fact any of these 4 images would work with sending healing hugs. This is probably one of my most popular sentiments, great for birthdays, but really any occasion, because it works for weddings, it would work for anniversaries. So it says, wishing you much happiness today and always. And then we've got, I can't thank you enough, but you could use just the thank you if you wanted. Your friendship is a blessing. And then we've got a little to from, Yummalicious and confetti and some bits and pieces. So I'm going to use, well, I said the rabbits, but I might use the elephants. Let me see what sentiment I'm going to use. I think your friendship is a blessing would be nice on this one. So I'm just going to get a feel for which way round, so I could do this sideways. And maybe this one is cute. Hello Babsy, thanks for joining us. That's rather sweet, isn't it? Although I was tempted with the rabbits, but I think I'm going to stick with the elephants. So thank you if you're joining us. Do say hi if you're live. You'll see a little red live rectangle on the top left hand side of your screen. And let's get this cracking. So as I say, I'm just focusing on the retiring items this week. And you can buy, as I say, these 2 stamp sets together for £20. Obviously, you're absolutely welcome to buy them individually, of course, especially if you've already got one. There we go. Okay, so here are my elephants. And I might have made a mistake because I've just refilled my early espresso ink pad. Hello, Janice. Thanks for joining us, my darling. And hi, Jill, to you. Thank you for joining us too. So this might be a mistake because I've just refilled it. And normally I would say when you refill is to leave it overnight before you use it. So let's give this a go. So I'm just going to stamp the elephants here. I didn't put them very straight on the block. Apologies for that. Hello, Carol G. There we go. I got away with it, I'm sure. So there we go. And I'm going to put this in the center, I think. I'm just bringing this down so it's a bit closer to me. I can see a mile off that isn't straight on my block, so I'm just going to resit this. So I'm going to put my block straight on my grid paper and then look through at this line here to get it nice and straight, hopefully. There we go. So I hope everybody's had a nice day today. Certainly the weather was a bit of a change. Jill's cooking dinner as usual with a glass of wine. That sounds very civilised, Jill. Is there any wine going into the dinner, or is the wine just for your consumption, I wonder? Now, I know that doesn't look straight, but it should be straight on my block. Famous last words. There we go. There we are. So I've used the elephants from Wildly Happy. Just this one here with the 4 sets of mother and baby animals, really. And then the sentiment from Sentimental. Your friendship is a blessing. Just, I love that style. Let me just clean this stamp off. Oh, hi Karen. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us from Canada. You're definitely the furthest away from me at the moment. Okay. So I'm concentrating on retiring stamps still, and in the UK I've put these two sets together because they're both on offer, so you can get both for £20. Hi Tracy. So I'm just going to use my blends pens for colouring that in, and also my blending brushes to add a little bit of sky and grass. Now, for those of you who have my class in a box for last month, I'm still waiting on the blending brushes. I'm really sorry, but as soon as they come in, I will get them out to you. So I'm just going to use a little bit of Seaside Spray. Well done, Jill. Okay, so I have, as I say, as you've heard me say before, just a generic blending brush that is blue, and I'm just going to, I'm not going to do anything particularly technical, just going to do some straight stamping and colouring, little bit of blending. And the funny thing is, it always looks really dark to me, but of course on the camera it's very different. I'm good, thank you, Karen. Yeah, really good. Very excited as a demonstrator, obviously, to put my pre-order in for new catalogue products, as a lot of my team were. So very excited to receive that. And it's actually quite nice that it's Easter, because you can put it out the back of your mind for the moment. Now, if anybody's waiting to see me tomorrow, I won't be live at 5 tomorrow, because I'll be down with my mother, catching up with her, the first opportunity I have had since September. Tracy's done her pre-order, so there'll be no live at 5 on Friday, but there will be craft and chat on Sunday. Now, I know obviously people may not be able to join us on Sunday, being Easter Sunday, but I shall be here if you're available. Okay, just going to use a little bit of green, hoping you can, oh, you can see some of that. That's something. Oh, Jill's done her order as well. Very exciting. Okay, so just coming in with the green at the bottom. And I'm not even bothering to mask anything off, because it's fairly, because I've only got that one image, I'm just taking my brush up to that point. Okay. Sorry, I'm just hesitating because my phone's just bumped out. So I just want to make sure everybody's still here. Looks like we are good. Sorry about that, ladies. So yesterday we were rudely halted. It just froze. So I'm watching now. Okay, so not rocket science, as I say, this one. Just adding that in there. So I've got a little bit of sky, a little bit of ground. If I just bring that up, hopefully you can see that a little bit better. Like so. I can go back in and darken that up, but it's just to give you the idea. Hello Verity, how lovely of you to join us today. Hope you're keeping well. Haven't seen you for a little while. Well, I say a little one, it was probably only last week, wasn't it? So I've got a smoky slate for my elephants. So I've just got a light and a dark. Oh, thank you, Verity. That's very sweet of you. Very sweet indeed. So just bringing in the dark from the edge. Just feathering it in. And using the lines, obviously, that the Stampin' Up designers have given us. I will miss this set. I think it's been around. I think it must have been in the spring catalogue and then maybe into the annual catalogue. See what sticker it's got on it. Oh, work's keeping you busy. Bless you, Verity. So I do put stickers on my sets so that I know which catalogue they arrived in. There we go. And the edge of his ear or her ear. Go. Oh, thank you, Janice. That's very kind of you. I know a lot of you have commented already in the Facebook group, so that's very sweet of you. And thanks to all my customers that have got me there. So if anybody's wondering what we're talking about, I just passed my career sales of effectively $200,000, so it's not quite £200,000, but it gets measured in dollars, and that's over my whole career. Okay, so I'm just using the light smoky slate, these areas in here. This is not going to be a masterpiece of colouring, only because I want to get both cards done for you today, but just to showcase the retiring stamp sets really, and the good value. So I wonder what people are planning for Easter now that here in the UK we have a little bit of a lockdown lift in terms of meeting in people's gardens anyway. Not much else is open. So do let me know. What you're up to. Oh, thank you, Karen. That's sweet of you. Okay, so just using circular motion to blend out some of that darker smoky slate. And then I'm just turning the paper occasionally so that it's a better angle for colouring in. But I turn it back every so often because otherwise it's quite easy to forget which bit should be colouring in. So, Wildly Happy, this is called. Go. I keep thinking it's Friday today. That is so confusing, isn't it, when you get it in your mind? I think because I know I'm not working tomorrow, it's thrown me a little bit, but it's nice to have some extra time, isn't it? Just a shame our English weather is not quite up to it. There we go. A little bit of white in there. There we are. And oh, Jeanette's going to her daughter's barbecue. Oh, perfect. Perfect. No change for Carol. Let's just use a little bit of old olive on here. Yes, it's a shame the weather's not going to be as nice as it was earlier in the week, Jeanette, because that would have been perfect barbecue weather, wouldn't it? There we go. Voila. Okay, let's pop these back. So I'm just going to mount these really quickly. So I think I will probably put a grey layer behind and then a white card. So I have a white card here. And a grey. This is a grey card, but I'm just going to cut this down. So I've got that onto grey, onto white. Something in the corner. So that's one option, or I can do that onto white, onto grey. That's a very good idea. Oh, Ontario might go into lockdown. Oh, what a nightmare, Karen. Nightmare. Need some family coming from Southampton. Oh, little puppies. And what sort of puppies are they, Jill? There's lots of puppies around at the minute, aren't there? So lots of lovely photos of them. So I'm just going to cut this down to 14.35. Hi Christine. Nice of you to join us, thank you. Thank you Tracy, grey on white, definitely, I agree. You need something darker behind your front layer. That's a general rule. So I'm doing a bit of mix and match, Christine. This is my 2 for 20. So you can buy both of these stamp sets together for £20. It's got a score in it, I think. Yes, just. So this is a 4-piece cut at 10.5 centimetres and scored in the centre. Basic white. This is actually grey granite. And oh yes, I've forgotten you love puppies, Christine. And then that's going to be my front layer. So I'm just going to layer these up, complete with cat's hair. Let's take that one out of the way. 2 and 3. So straight onto grey granite. And then, yes, 2 for 20. So these two I put together. Christine, Wildly Happy and So Sentimental. Wildly Happy is £12. So Sentimental is 8. And they're both red rubber cling stamps. You can have them both for 20. Let's pop this layer down. I think I've moved my green glue, so I'll just use some more seal. There we are. So there's our first card, and you could add bits. Oh no, I don't know, Christine, because Jo has is looking after another cat at the moment, so if that one turns out all right, she might keep that one. So said cat is staying here for the time being. So there's our first card. So I hope you like that one. And then my second two, on my 2 for 20, are these two stamp sets. Oh, sorry. By the Dock and Waterfront together. Great if you like making scenery. Waterfront is £6.40 and By the Dock is £12. Both of these are the English versions, so the foreign language versions do vary. Sometimes they're less expensive, sometimes they're the same, sometimes they're more expensive. So these are the English versions. Okay, so I think By the Dock I'm just going to do a straight scenery card, because that's, you know, it's perfect for this. So I'm going to put this in the water and then have something behind, some mountains behind. So I'm going to use this one here. I might need a bigger block than that though. Like so. Yes, it does have dies to go with it. You're quite right, Christine, but the dies are staying. But the stamp set is going, and this is the one with the Stitch Sweetly, as Verity says. The really nice, pretty dies with a scalloped edge, and some of them are layering, and then you get 4 different shapes as well. The dies are being carried over, which I'm very pleased about. Okay, so early espresso, there's no surprise for our little pier. There we go. Sorry, I've got my dog howling in the background. Yes, I'm going to do this way, so I've got more to play with. For the scenery in the background. Yes, we're very pleased about that, aren't we, Verity? Go. Let me just let the dog out. Okay, sorry about that. Oh right, yes, the dies are still available at the moment as well. Okay, so what I do like is this little ripple here, perfect for sea, and also you've got tiny little fish popping up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some blue for the sea or the river or the lake, and then add the ripples on top. And you've also got this cute little edge here, and the frog and the seagull and the boat, of course. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, so let's just use a little bit of seaside spray. So that's another thing that's going, is our seaside spray. Oh, bless you, Christine. So it's Christine's birthday today, everybody. Christine Davies, who's with us. So I don't think I'll ever forget her birthday because it's the 1st of April. So please join me in wishing Christine a very happy birthday. So just building this up, and then I'm going to use those ripples in the blue just to give it a little bit more movement, for want of a better description. There we go. Just going to add a little bit round here, just with the edge. A new stamp set coming to match the Stitch to Sweetly dies. Oh, and how do you know that? There's quite a lot of stamps that fit in there, I have to say, which is good. Hello, Kate. Thanks for joining us, Kate. Okay, so here's my water. Now I could go really dark with this, but you know me, ladies, I'm a bit of a pastel person. I don't do really bold. I think this is my personality, you know, as well. I don't do big bold colours. I'm very much a soft pastel person. There we go. All right, let us add these little ripples in here because I think they're really cute. Oh, hi Kate. So for the background, I'm using our blending brushes. So these are, if I just do it at an angle, you might see a very fine, very soft, rounded brush. A bit like a sort of, if you've ever seen them in the shops, like a little baby brush. Not that I ever had them for my children. And just picking up the ink, and that allows you to put it on and blend it in. And I did this one earlier, if I can find it. Okay, girls. Oh, here it is, right in front of me. So this one here. Thank you, Carol. So I've done green here and a little bit of blue for the sky, so it gives a really soft effect. But you can use much darker colours, obviously, if you want to really bling this up. Not bling it up, but make it a darker. Just going to move this on to another colour. So this is my 2 for 20, Kate. So all of the sets that I'm using, you can buy both sets for £20. Go. So just adding these ripples in, they're so sweet, and you can use them for sky as well. I suppose I ought to have them around the posts. Ah, the cute elephants. Okay, there we go. So that's those there. I am going to colour in this, but I'll do that in a minute. Just want to do the main part of the stamping. So the one that goes with it, this one, well, no, doesn't go with it. The one that I put with it, Waterfront here, has got lots of elements that you can use for lots of different things. So this can, any of these could be mountains, water, hills, grass, snow, you name it basically. So let's put some ground in the distance. Now this set doesn't look very used. That's because I had another set, and I think I've lent it to somebody and I can't find it, so I had to buy a replacement set. So if you're thinking, well, that's no good, Jenny's hardly used it. I've used it so much I had to buy a second set. So I'm just using this one here. Louise, thanks for joining us. So I'm basically going to use this almost as my demarcation between the sea and my scenery behind. Can you mix and match? Yeah, I mean, all I've done is put those together just because of the price. So you can choose any other stamp sets that are, you know, discounted or anything. So let me see, I've got some crumb cake here. If you let me know which of the sets you've got, Louise, I can see what else I would suggest for you. So I'm just going to put this one up here, like so, and add a little bit in there. So I'll do that one again. Uh-oh, the cat's here. Just warning you. So what I'm going to do is add some mountains here. With this one. Let's just switch my elephants out of the way. So you must have had 2 lockdown birthdays then, Christine, haven't you? Because we were in lockdown this time last year. Oh yes, the shark set, Louise. I will order that for you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is add these hills up on here, and I'm going to make these green. So I'm just using pear pizzazz. Oh, that's okay, Jill. I didn't even know that you'd gone, of course, so. And because these are photopolymer, obviously, you can see where you're placing them. like so. And then if I wanted some more hills in the distance, if you stamp them off first, then you get a lighter hill and it'll look like it's further away, like so. You can see that. Okay, so let us take going to take this same one here and ink it up with the blue and then blend this blue in. Yes, so are you able to join us on Sunday, Christine, to show us your cards? Because we'd love to see them in our craft and chat. I mean, you're welcome to post them in our Gemini Crafts, on my Gemini Crafts Facebook page if you want to. But if you'd rather just show them in person, then feel free to do that at our craft session on Sunday. So just placing that on there, like so. Yeah, but the weather's changed today. When I sent it, of course, the weather was fine. There we go. So now I'm just going to bring in the blending brush. To blend this in. I can hear the cat in the background. Okay, you do them both, that's perfect. Thank you so much. So just blending this in, just using the edge of the blending brush. Yes, me too. I think we've had this discussion before, haven't we, Christine? I love ice cream. Anytime. Even in winter I'll eat ice cream. So just blending that down from the top. Now I like to hold my blending brushes here at the handle. You'll see some people hold them at this end, but I like the fact if I hold them at the top, I can apply more pressure exactly where I want it. I just feel I have a little bit more control. There we go. Yeah, we have, I think it was either on a class or Sunday crafternoon, something like that, I don't know, in our craft and chat. Okay, so I'm just going to take this right across here, like so, and then I might do a little bit of orange in the sky to make it look almost like a sunset, because in this set we have this sky here, sun or moon, and then you can use this for clouds. So just to show you, let's get it all in one go. Why not? If we're going to use it, we might as well use it. This also makes a good reflection in the water. You can have it one way and then the other way. And at £6.40, you can't really argue with that, can you? Okay, so let's add a little bit of sun, and it really ought to be shimmering in the water, but hey ho. Let's try Calypso Coral. Right, just going to shut the door from the cat. Okay, so let's see. This is Calypso Coral. Perfect. And I'm just going to have this going down over there. And I'm going to have that as if it is I don't have a list for my 2 for 20s, only because I only came up with it about half an hour before starting. I thought I'd put sets of 2 for 20 together. So it's just purely a suggestion based on the price of the stamp sets. And I'm just going to very lightly add that in there like a reflection. So I'm not being particularly, you know, not doing it in particular detail, but just to show you. Hello, Brenda. Thanks for joining us. Just having a bit of fun, doing a bit of scenery. Okay, so now I can add in some a little bit of yellow and blue for my sky. I'm actually going to take this a little bit lighter. Let's see. Bit of daffodil delight on there. And then I'm just going to actually colour in my my little pier. So just taking that blending brush across there. Like so. Did I answer? What was the question, Louise? Yes, you can order the shark, and then you can order anything else in the retiring sale. I just happened to put 2 sets together that both then total £20 or less. Oh, bless you, Christine. Good girl. Girl. All I'm going to say is don't leave it too long. The pier. Oh, the waterfront. I can't remember how much the the sharks are. Let me have a look. Oh, the shark is very cute. Let me see. The shark is 16 and the waterfront is 6.40. Oh, the pier is 12. So yes, that doesn't help you, does it? But you can have both for 28. So By the Dock is on offer at £12, which is this one here instead of 20. And Waterfront is was 16 and is now 6.40. But you've got that one, you say, haven't you? You haven't got a birthday cheque for £1 million. So that was disgusting, Christine. Disgusting. But there's still time, isn't there? Your birthday runs until midnight tonight. Okay, just adding a little bit of blue through there. And if you are doing water scenery, dock plus elephant set. By the dock is 12, and elephant set is also 12. No, that's 24. Sorry, Louise. I'm not being awkward, I promise. Your best bet is to go online and do a search in the retired section, and then just type in click the button for photopolymer or cling stamps, and then they'll come up in, then you can choose to order them in cheapest first, because there's quite a few there at £6, £5, etc. Okay, that is going to do. One thing I want to show you, if you do any water, just really effective, if I can, is use a white gel pen. You've probably seen me do this. Make sure this gel pen is working, and just add some little lines with a gel pen, and it makes it look like a reflection or the breaking. That's not got much gel in it, has it? No. Oh, yeah, I don't think I've got the I don't think I've got the dot dies, but that leaping frog is rather cute. Okay. There we go. So a little bit of the line, if you can see that or not really. Not sure you can. Oh, bless you, Louise, no worries. Oh, Bloom and Grow bundle. Yeah, that is nice. That is very nice. Okay, so there's my little bit of white. So all that remains is for me to colour in my pier. So I will just do that. But if you... This will be the end after I finish this one. Let's have a look. Crumb cake. So if you've seen enough, then I understand. So dark crumb cake. So I won't be here tomorrow because I will be with my mum. But I will be back for Craft and Chat on Sunday. If you're free to come along. There's a Zoom group that I open, and the information is on my Gemini Crafts page, so all are welcome. What time on Sunday? It's always 3 till 4:30, Louise. Usually it finishes just before 5, which is when I have a family get together. And the details are posted in this on my Gemini Crafts page. So you can bring some crafting that you're doing, or just join in, watch, chat. Doesn't matter if you're knitting or sewing or anything else. There we go. There's only one thing about this stamp set that I find really annoying, is this post not being straight. I know it doesn't really matter, and in real life I guess they're not really straight, but I always think it looks like I haven't stamped it straight. That's just me. There we go. So I'm just using Crumb Cake Light and Dark to colour this in. My little scenery. So say you can buy it by the dock and Waterfront for $18.40. So I want to know what Jill is cooking for her dinner. You've got chicken curry that I made yesterday. So do let us know, Jill. There we go. Okay. Now you could mix this with any of our other, you know, scenery stamp sets to add in. You know, you could add in some ducks and all sorts of things here. There we go. Just going to take a bit of, this is Seaside Spray. This might be a little bit dark. We're just going to dot this along here. I know. Always very excited, isn't it? Well, new stuff and old stuff. There we go. So I've just done a darker bit around there to make it look like it's, you know, in shade. Oh, I do need to colour the gull in. So I think the gull is going to have some white on it. As it's a, well, I'm making it a seagull. There we go. And I'm going to add, am I going to add, could add another gull in, but I don't think I am, because I've got, it's not really the right scale unless it had it down here. You could obviously add this across the bottom, but I've made it all see. I could add the little fish poking out, but I'm going to leave it as it is. Oh, a proper birthday dinner tomorrow. Nice. Right, okay, let me tidy this up and put this together. Oh, I need to put a sentiment on here. So let's do that. Seaside Spray. Bum, bum, bum. Got a little for you. This would be a nice retirement card, wouldn't it? Or I could just make it happy birthday card. Here for you. Oh, I can't decide on my sentiment. Because there's just a perfect little space there, isn't there? Sending healing hugs. So I'm going to put on You Like It As Is. Ooh. What does anybody else think? Add that or leave it out? I don't mind. I'm not offended if people say leave it out. Thank you. Great effect. I thought you said great effort then. Bless you. Thanks, Jeanette. You have a good Easter yourself. Yes, that could be a good retirement card. Just adding a bit more blue across the top there. With the sentiment. Let's do healing hugs. There we are. I see. Oh, without the seagull, yes. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Nice. Do you like that sentiment set? There we go. So let's mount this up. Just got to watch out because my espresso is very inky. So I'm thinking espresso and white or seaside spray. So there we go. Anyone shop at Lidl's? I don't, because I don't have one that close at hand. Is there something we should be looking at, Christine? That's my plan. That combination. You've got Babs's interest. I'm going to cut this one down to 10 centimeters. By 14.35. And then this one is going to be my base card layer. Seen the duck burgers. Is that for real? It's not an April Fool, is it? So have you seen them and have you eaten one, Christine? Well, so we have chicken. I guess you have chicken burgers and ostrich burgers, so there's no reason why you shouldn't have duck, is there? Attached to my stamp. There. That one. That one. And oh, I need to cut this one down. Obviously didn't. it look bigger. So this should be 9.5 by 13.85. There we go. Embossed and distressed in different colours. Oh my goodness. The Farm Shop at Evenly. Oh, is this the one at Evenly Wood, or is this the shop in the village shop? I wonder. Louise. It's quite nice to have a coffee and play with the dog on the green. I'm sure your Freddie would like that. There we go. And that one. Oh, okay, on the road out past the pubs. No, I know what you mean, Christine, but it shouldn't, should it really? It's one of those things. You know, they breed ducks in the same way. There we go. So there's that second card. This is our first card. And let me show you the two sets. So the first two I put together were Wildly Happy and So Sentimental. Wildly Happy is on offer at £12, So Sentimental at £8. So you can have both of those for £20. And then for our second one, Waterfront, £6.40. By the Dock, £12. So you can have both of those for £18.40. Christy, you want both bundles? And or alternatively, you could obviously have So Sentimental and By the Dock. No, So Sentimental and Waterfront if you want the bargain at £14.40. So there you go. All of the prices for these products are online, so you can double check the pricing. I haven't done anything special with the pricing. All I've done is selected retiring stamps that are on offer. This is for today. And obviously those are available at those prices while stocks last. So I'm going to give away these two cards. I'm giving away all of the cards this week. So let me know, comment on who you would send this one to, the elephants, and who you would send the healing hugs to, and then I'll pick a winner. So I'll let you look at those whilst I finish my drink. Now you confused me, Christine. So both of the first two and By the Dock. So Sentimental, By the Dock, and the Cutesy Mama and Baby Animals. Okay, let me write that down, Christine. It'll save me scouring through it later. So I'll write it on here. So Christine, the Dock, Animals, and So Sentimental. Yes, yeah, have confused me. Oh yes, that's a good idea, Louise. Okay, elephant card is for you. So Louise is the dog and the shark. I wonder if you're going to use the shark. Oh, that would be fun with by the dock. So that one's going to Louise to send to Donna. And who's got somebody they could send this one to? Somebody who needs some healing hugs and a tranquil scene. I will confirm, Christine, don't worry, before ordering anything. Don't want to end up ordering something that you don't need or want. Your sister needs which card, Christine? This one? Right, just confirm that is the case, and I'm finished. I'm done. Healing hugs. Okay, so that one for Louise, this one for Christine for her sister, because I know she's suffering at the moment. Okay, that is done. Thank you, ladies. So I can move my phone out of the way, sorry. So we're all done for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I have got some Easter cards to share, which I will do on Sunday. I might pop live on Saturday. You never know. But I'll definitely be around for our craft and chat on Sunday afternoon. But I'm not here tomorrow, Friday at 5, because I'm down with my mum. So thank you for joining me today, everybody. I hope you enjoy Good Friday if you're able to not be at work and spend it with your families. I hope you have a good Easter if I don't see you, and I look forward to catching up with you next week. So I shall be back. If I don't catch you at the weekend, I will be back on Monday, probably, at 10 o'clock. I know it's bank holiday Monday, but I probably will be back. So thank you so much for all your lovely comments and your feedback. Really appreciate it. Happy Easter to everyone, and I will have a great time with my mum. I'm going to surprise her. Just in case anything happens, I don't want her to get her hopes up and then not be able to make it. So excuse all my scribble down here. Thank you for joining me. Take care, everybody. Look forward to crafting with you again soon. Look after yourselves and your loved ones, and do keep grafting. Thank you so much. Bye bye.